hopefully a smart, dynamics, customizable stop loss is something that you'll consider. We have something at VectorVest called ProfitLocker Pro. It's a patent pending stop loss that we have, and it's really just amazing, guys. I've seen an awful lot of stuff. I use it myself religiously in a variety of different ways, and it can really do wonders for you. So here again is another example. So here is a situation where we could have considered buying AMD on this day here where the light blue line starts. That's your stop. Okay, so this day here. And things actually go a little south on us before they start going north, and ProfitLocker Pro did a very nice job of managing this trade. And what we'll see here is as price goes up, so too does your stop loss. Okay. What we'll see next is once profitability is achieved, it kind of just holds the line there for the most part, letting the stock have some wiggle room so where you can get on the other side of that thing and stock price continues higher, in which case stop ProfitLocker Pro price continues higher. And doesn't continue higher when the stock price was kind of falling there a bit, but reignites and then eventually stops us out near the target. It's a terrific, terrific, terrific stop loss. I've never seen anything like it, and I'm so thankful we developed it because it is dynamite. You might be wondering then, okay, well, how do I use it? And so with ProfitLocker, what you do is you just put in a stop loss percentage and a target percentage, and it does the magic for you. With ProfitLocker Pro, which is an add-on, we're going to have a free trial available to it today in the VectorVest views. But what it does is we've taken the time to develop templates that you can use based on your investor style or temperament. And so in this case, if I'm speculative, if I'm just going to throw caution to the wind and start buying stocks here because I think the market has bottomed, you're probably going to need a decent amount of wiggle room to try to be successful. And so you can see in this graphic here that assuming linear price direction, which is a big assumption, but to best show the kind of the parabola or the curve, it's going to have a lot of wiggle room. Okay. So that's, we've pre-programmed some templates that will look out for you in what we feel are the best ways possible. Whereas the aggressive investor, we need, as we saw, sometimes our timing is very quick. We need a little bit more responsive profit loss curve. So you can see the red line is very much closer to the price direction of the stock here and accelerates faster and so on and so forth. With the prudent investor, you kind of get a nice little feature here on this stop loss where it trails up faster and even above profitability before it levels off. And so prudent investors, we kind of want the best of both worlds. We don't like to see gains that we have go away or anything like that. We just want to make money, It's all the time, right? And so this stop loss should really do the trick for you in a big way. And then what might be mind-bending to some is the conservative one. It looks a lot like the speculative. It actually is different. But without getting too much into the detail, conservative folks aren't looking to trade all that often. And so here again, you're going to have a rather wide berth to the belly of the trade where you're going to be collecting dividends and you're going to be writing options and collecting income and so on. So this is a terrific thing for all investors and traders out there. And so just quickly to detail it, if I go back into portfolios, say, when you decide what scan you're going to use, up here on the right again, you have your Genius. So if I come in here, I'll show you what I did. There was no timing here because this was, hey, we have the explosive day, so I'm going to take a bottom fishing search, see how it does. And when I put the system together, then there's no timing, but we program in the search, right? And then there's a tab next to the what search am I going to use tab. right? There's a stop criteria tab, and in there is where I selected ProfitLocker Pro. Actually chose the speculative one here because, you know, on that day there was a little bit of speculation. Reality is, might have done better with the aggressive one, you know. But anyway, that was the choice that was made, and it so far has worked pretty well. The thing that I don't love as much about this, you know, at this stage would be there could be some good give back on some of those stocks that are up nicely, you know, but it is going to work to lock those profits in. So, you know, we're in good shape. All right, having said all that, you know, then just some basic money management that we went through earlier. 10 positions, not replacing stocks that are closed out, you know, all those things start to become important.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Now, if you're new to the software or would like refresher information about the software, click on this Getting Started video right here. Thanks to all of your input, here's a YouTube video that we think would be perfect for you. Click right here. If nothing else, folks, just hit the subscribe button right here.